So this is Journey to Silius by Sunsoft for the Nintendo, made by the same developers as Batman, Batman Return of the Joker, and the very iconic Blaster Master series. This game is originally meant to be a Terminator game, but somewhere along development, the licensing agreement, I guess, expired. So Sunsoft had to go back and change, I guess, the story and, of course, the enemies and the levels. But in general, as you play the game and progress, you can definitely tell there are some Terminator vibes. Some of the robots look like Terminator Model 101, the John Connor looking dude that you control, the gun power-ups. And even the first level is kind of that dystopian, worn battlefield, which you will see when I show the gameplay next here. So taking a look at the box contents down to the styrofoam insert here, I believe this is complete down to also the original registration card where you can join the club and I guess receive Sunsoft's latest news and announcements, a Nintendo Power Try Fold-Out subscription. Love the colors of the 80s and 90s, so cool. The original manual here, which is very good condition. Doesn't even look like it was ever even used until just now when I'm opening it. It's funny though because the manual, it tells you the bosses right off the bat. See, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. Usually games don't tell you the bosses, they just kind of let you play the game and learn for yourself. But whatever, cool to see. Here's the cartridge in the case, Nintendo branded case. And then the cartridge itself, which is a very cool bluish tone of the in-game graphic, which is very cool because I don't think many game cartridges had this art. It had a logo, and then the first level picture on the front there. Here's the top panel, in the back. Very, very mint condition overall. Here's how the new top loading design looks like. It sits firmly in there. It has a nice design aesthetic once everything is set up. While it does stick out, it is firmly in place here. And check out this power button when I turn it on here. It's pretty bright. It's not like bright, but it's bright enough to know that the system is on. Pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and put it back down and then let's play first stage or two. The moment you turn on the game, it'll just literally throw you into the title screen, Journey to Silius, and then we hit start. It'll give you a quick intro and setup for the game's story for the protagonist. After many years of space colony development, Jay's father passed away. The evening news reported that Jay's father's death was an accident. Several days later, Jay finds a floppy disk left in his father's room. I hear the terrorists are planning against the colony development. You must complete my mission if I cannot. They will pay the price for the death of my father. Now here's first level here. You can kind of tell the dystopian background of the cityscape just like worn from all the, I guess, the years past of robots and just everything being destroyed. This is Jay. His initial weapon is just a little pea shooter bullet, like Mega Man. But prior to each boss, you have to fight like a mini boss, and once you defeat them, it'll then give you the weapon preferred to fight against the boss. You don't need it, but it helps. One thing about this game, actually two things, is the game is very stingy with giving you energy health back. It's not very often, so you want to be careful in general. This game, again, because it's kind of difficult, you want to preserve your energy. The bullets of the gun for your standard pea shooter is unlimited energy, but like Mega Man, your other power-ups and gun stuff does require energy to use, as you can see in the top left under G for gun. You do collect the blue orbs, like this one right here, more frequently than health. I want to say health power-ups, or I'm sorry, your health meter power. You get that maybe like once out of 20, but your gun power-ups, you get that maybe 1 out of 10. So it's very, it's a little bit stingy with health recovery, but it's manageable once you learn the enemy patterns and where to stand, where to jump. So this jump coming up, you need to perfectly jump between them. You can't jump over them. This is what I mean by perfectly jumping and learning the enemy placements and the patterns. So this is the first mini boss. You need to defeat him to unlock the weapon of choice to go against the main boss. He has a pattern here, but when I first played this game, he was destroying me and killing me, but over time I learned his pattern. This is the machine gun, which basically rapid fire. And here I'm going to select the machine gun. For the first boss of the game, it's technically a helicopter, and he will drop down 3 little alien looking things with little guns attached to their leg. See? I want to say this boss has caused me so much grief when I first got this game, but over time I kind of learned what to do. The jumping trajectory of those aliens is kind of weird. They jump short, they jump far. It's almost like their jumping is homing on you, so it's kind of hard to kind of figure them out. But again, this game is all about practice, practice, practice. This is his second form coming up. Very easy. It's actually easier than the first form. Basically, you just have to shoot the little blinking dot at the top while dodging his little bullets. That's it. Pretty straightforward. Nothing big. And then here is the final shot. Pretty cool. So this is stage 2 here. I fast forwarded towards the end right before the boss, but take a listen at the background music. It's produced by Naoki Kodoka. I think he also did Batman, and he helped compose Batman Return the Joker and Blaster Master, but it is awesome. So I'm going to let you enjoy the next few minutes of the background tunes. So here is stage 2 boss. It's a robot on treads. He launches these pink balls at you from his backpack and will occasionally shoot little spear thing on his arm, as you see it there. This is basically him, the pattern. Of course, you gotta kind of maneuver Jay around, because if you are too far, he will shoot further pink balls. If you're too close, the spear will get you. So there's a little bit of a balance, but that's pretty much the whole thing with this boss. So this wraps up my unboxing and review for Journey to Silius for the Nintendo. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more of my future videos, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.